is the Herdline News.
All right, we have some breaking news, Colin.
What? Huh?
Le'Veon Bell will be a totally unrestricted free agent come March 13th. There's been some speculation that the Steelers might use the transition tag in hopes of getting some better compensation back, but according to Jeremy Fowler, the Steelers are not tagging Le'Veon Bell, according to their GM. Le'Veon is still a great player. We can't afford to use any other type of tags. Le'Veon will be an unrestricted free agent at the start of the new league year. Bell's agent can start talking to teams on March 11th. He wants more than $17 million per year. So the Colts and the Jets are the ones that have the most space.
Yeah, I don't think the Colts will get him. I think the Jets are strongly considering Le'Veon Bell. In fact, I'll go as far to say somebody I trust within the league in the last week has said the Colts are not going after him. They are not. The Jets are in the building. The Jets are considering it. So this is interesting. So he's just out there now?
Yep.
Highest bidder, go.
Yep. I think that he would be interesting with the Jets. I'm not sure on the situation with the Buccaneers, but I feel like we've talked about that a lot as a possible landing space for him. I mean, the issue is money. Like, there's all the teams would be interesting with Le'Veon Bell, but no one really can afford it.
I would also throw out the Ravens because with Lamar Jackson, who is not, I don't think he'll ever be a world-class thrower. They've got Lamar. They drafted two really good tight ends. You go Le'Veon Bell. You are a run-first, run-centric team. I think that's the way. Once you draft a quarterback in the first round, he has to succeed. Your job to figure out what he does well. Dak, very good with Zeke. Goff, better when he has a great run component. Le'Veon Bell, I'm going to guess Ravens, Jets are my two guesses. Ravens or Jets?
I'm going to go Jets and Bucks just because of the money situation. I mean, he sat out for money and he's got to make that back. So, but anyway, he is an unrestricted free agent. All right, so the annual showdown between Duke and North Carolina in the 9,314-seat gym that is Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Yeah.
Pretty big one.
Yeah.
Add in Zion Williamson, and it's insane. As of right now, the cheapest seat for tonight's game on StubHub is listed at $3,166.
Wow.
That is to get in the door.
Okay, just think about it. This kid is moving the ticket prices in college basketball. What is he going to do in the NBA?
Yes, and we are not in the tournament yet. This is just a regular season game.
This is why, Joy, he's going to be the number one pick.
Yeah, I totally agree. This is exactly why if you have the number one overall pick, you don't have an option of going with something that may fit or you see potential or growth in. You have to go with Zion Williamson. You can't explain it to your fan base why you didn't. Like he literally moves the needle. This is obvious.
This is cool, actually.
Most of the seats available on both sites are listed into the 4,000 range. And just to put this in perspective, the get-in-the-door price for the Super Bowl, the Rams and Patriots, was around $2,300.
Wow. Now, I will say this. For anybody that doubts this kid, he's got two or three things that are going to make him a star in the NBA. Transformative size, ridiculously great first step for a guy that size, and a beautiful touch around the rim. As long as he can learn to shoot free throws, he's a 22-point, 24-point guy. Because I'm telling you, folks, that body, that's like Karl Malone, Larry Johnson, little Blake Griffin.
He makes it look like the rim is too low.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know. I can't wait for the tournament. It's going to be awesome to watch them. And finally, Jason Tatum is easily one of the most exciting young players in the league. Yeah. And despite that team being loaded with talent, the Celtics' playoff chances completely rely on Tatum playing well. The Celtics are 23-0 when Tatum is +9 or better and +- and 29-2 when he's +6 or better. They are 2-14 when Tatum is in the negative for +-.
He plays well, they win.
That's it. They really need him. This to me is also a big factor in what will happen with the Celtics in the offseason once free agency starts, because I would not trade him. I know he's a hugely valuable piece.
No, and he's young. He's
young. He's in his second year. He's doing this in his second year.
Yeah.
He is the core of that team. If Kyrie ends up leaving...
Can you imagine if the Philadelphia 76ers wouldn't have traded up and just taken him? Lord.
Well, I mean, I think if we would have redrafted, a few of these...
They'd have Embiid, Tatum, Simmons.
Yeah.
And the extra first round. If Philadelphia would have just sat there and taken him, nobody's in the East has beaten Philadelphia forever. That'd been like 10 years.
It's something. He's playing amazing. It'll be really interesting to see what they do with him once free agency starts.
Joy Taylor with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd.
Le'Veon Bell, former NFL general manager, friend of mine, Mark Dominic, is going to join us next on the couch. When it comes to costly car repairs, you don't want to get burned. That's the bottom line. You do not want to get burned and have a $600 bill when you just went to Jiffy Lube to get oil. Okay, that's where CarShield comes in. They make the process of fixing your car for a covered repair easy. They're extended vehicle protection. Rental car free, roadside assistance 24/7 free while yours is in the shop. And they also make it easy. You choose the mechanic. It could be a buddy. It could be the dealership. Your favorite mechanic in the neighborhood. Doesn't matter. They reimburse the mechanic. You get out of that check in the mail business. Save yourself thousands. 800-CAR-6100. Call the number 800-CAR-6100 and mention the code HERD, or go to carshield.com and put in the code HERD. A deductible may apply. $300, $800. You don't want to get snagged. Get extended vehicle protection from carshield.com.